Hey guys, it's Bree with Arco Iris Ranch, and it is now coming up to the end of January, and there's not a whole lot going on in the garden right now, but one thing that I am really sad about is all my beautiful flowers. They just look so sad. So I thought I'd just quickly show y'all what the flowers are looking like right now, and we've had a lot of days where the nights are getting down to the low 20s, and I don't remember it getting like that here, so I feel like this year is just a lot colder than it normally is. But we've had a lot of days like that, and prior to that we were having a lot of days where it was getting almost 80 degrees. So we've just had some really weird weather here in Texas. But let me go ahead and just show y'all what my flowers are looking like, and then I'll show y'all what is in the garden. But like I said, there's not much at all to look at. So here's what it's looking like. You can see the Duranta Sweet Memories here on the end. Just looks so sad. All the lantana has died. The zinnias are gone. The Gara is not looking very good. It's all crispy. That's the aster back there. We got my hibiscus right here. The mums. And this was the beautiful salvia. And this is what it looks like now. Just sticks. But of course that should come back. I believe the type that I got, it should come back. And then this is my passion vine going up my trellis. Not looking too good here. And then that's the salvia on this side. And then the Pavonia rock plant doesn't actually look too bad. Now there are some parts of it that aren't looking good. But what I like about these is you can easily save seeds for this plant right there. And then we got like our lily of the Nile down there. That's one of our echinaceas back there. There's a butterfly bush. That's the ornamental onions. You can see there is some green down in there, but for the most part that's what it looks like. And then I think my phlox and my other plant, I can't remember what this one is right now. I think it was dead anyways. And that's my other hibiscus. So that was beautiful and full of color, and now it is very ugly looking. This is this will now be my second year gardening. So a lot of these plants, well actually I think almost all of the ones that I just showed you are perennials. When I first started at the beginning of 2021, I was buying a ton of annuals, and I realized, well, I was spending, getting expensive annuals. I won't be doing that anymore. My sister and I decided the only annuals that we're really going to spend our money on are like petunias, pansies, and stuff like that. And those ones are really cheap. But I'm really sad that this is what this looks like right now. But I just have to think positive. It'll all come back and be beautiful here shortly. Now, most of the actual garden beds are completely empty except for there's strawberries and carrots. But I'll show you real quick. So this is where the cabbages were, and the Brussels sprouts. That's the bed that had the peppers in it. This had some Brussels sprouts and then the Ruby Perfection cabbages, so it only has strawberries. Now, I know I should be covering these up, but I haven't been, and getting down to 20 degrees, I mean, there's definitely some damage on them, but they don't look too bad, but I think I should actually cover those up. The dahlia down there. Then that strawberry still looks okay too. This is where the broccoli and the cauliflower was. I have just left those carrots. Most of them died, but there's that one that has some green on it, so that might actually give us something. But I'm just going to leave those and see how they do. This had the Swiss chard, and then it also has some carrots, but as you can see, those don't look good at all. There's a couple of things with green on it, but just leaving them to see what they do. And then the onions had already died from the frost once, but they started coming back up. So just gonna go ahead and leave those. There's this one coming up right here. So just gonna leave those and see how they do. And that's it. that's really weird. I mean, I have a few pots of other perennials down here on the side, but they're not looking very good either. So, I don't know. This is a weird season, you know. I liked seeing all the beautiful, pretty flowers, and then to now see everything dead like this. It's really weird. Now, I know that's obviously part of gardening, but this is my, well, this will be my second year gardening. I do have baby girl out here with me. Can you say hi? She's like, nope, I have no interest in saying hi. But we've been playing out here. Daddy is back there behind us working on his shed. So we've just been walking around looking at the animals, and she's been playing with dirt, playing with the water spigot. There's no water coming out of it, but she's just been playing with it. Another thing I guess I wanted to show y'all. I say I would spend the money on pansies, but my pansies aren't looking too good. Got my rose bush, all my irises, and then this is what my pansies look like. Not looking very pretty. I did just notice got some kind of bulb coming out right there. I don't remember what I planted right there. Oh, and then this, I think that is the peonies right there. So I wasn't expecting to see that. Now, these were all the anemones that had popped up, but the frost definitely got to those, so those aren't doing really good. And then, yeah, this is what my pansies look like. Like, that one has plenty of green on it. That one has plenty of green, but that's just a pile of mush. So these aren't looking good. I do have some daffodils that are starting to come up. So I don't really think they're supposed to be coming up just yet, but with that weird weather, they started to. My hyssop looks really sad, but it's got some green down there. That is another aster, and that one looks very bad. More awful pansies. More daffodils starting to come up. The flax lilies just look awful. But I'm going to leave those for now, and I'll cut them later. And then more. These are all those anemones that look dead. Well, there's this one. There's that green one right there. And then more pansies that look bad. This is a hibiscus that I cut, but I did leave the other two, but I did cut that one. So, of course, when you buy stuff and you plant it, it's beautiful when you plant it, or you wouldn't have hardly bought it in the first place. But unfortunately, seeing everything look like this is really, really, really sad. Now, another thing I wanted to show y'all. This is a Honeycrisp apple tree. You can see it's really thin right now. But we got it planted over here by the ducks. Down there hiding underneath the pond. And then this one is definitely a little bit bigger. It is a golden delicious apple, which I don't even think I've ever actually eaten one of those apples, but the Honeycrisp apple is my favorite. Well, my father-in-law just got here. We're going to start getting some chicken and some shrimp going on the grill. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick overview of what my garden's looking like right now in January, and it's pretty sad. I can't wait for spring to come. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.